Ну, что, может, здесь ждет. Да, вот здесь ждется сейчас. Да 5 выгодно, во-первых.
А что 5 выгодно? У меня даже 10 тысяч ставят. Ну,
Здрасте. Вот здесь. Нет, вот тут вот ноутбук стоит.
Какая? Ничего.
Там звук выключен, скорее всего.
Очень хорошо. Пусть выключен. Дальше-то что? Меня. Так. Веду урок. Так. Дети открыли страницу 42 в учебнике. Так, Lehrbuch, Seite 42, im Lehrbuch, Aufgabe 4. Lesen wir den Text Leas Schultag. Открыли? Нашли? А где я вижу, что они меня видят или слышат? Никак. Только веду урок. Ага. Так. Ihr bekommt 10 Minuten für den Text. 10 минут на текст. Читайте. А если у них вопросы, они мне как-то могут написать?
Здесь нет.
То есть только вот моя, это самое туда. Здесь и все. Wunderschön. То есть все 45 минут, что я говорю, что ли? Угу. Ну, 10 минут, 10 минут для прочтения этого текста. Ihr bekommt 10 Minuten, lest euch und übersetzt. И перевести надо. Heidelberg – это город. Internationale Gesamtschule Heidelberg – так называется эта школа. Fünf Tage pro Woche – это значит 5 дней в неделю. Der Unterricht – новое слово. Занятия в школе. Все ваши уроки. Это называется der Unterricht. И новый глагол beginnen – начинаться. Der Unterricht beginnt – занятия начинаются. Die Stunde – урок. И у этого слова есть еще одно значение – час, отрезок времени в 60 минут. Но в этом тексте die Stunde – это будет урок. Mittagspause – die Mittagspause. Перерыв на обед. Nachmittags – во второй половине дня. Длинное слово die Unterrichtsstunde – это и есть урок. Die Schule ist zu Ende. Урок, школа или занятия в школе закончились. Угу. Итак, вы должны выписать из текста информацию к цифрам, которые даны до текста. 13, 5D, halb 7, das heißt 6:30 Uhr, Viertel nach 7. Подумайте, сколько это время. Viertel nach 7. Eine Stunde. Я только что объяснила, что это такое eine Stunde. Bis 13:40 Uhr до 13 часов 40 минут. Выпишите информацию из текста к этим словам и цифрам. Получаете на это 7 минут.
So, hello kids, can you hear me? If you want, you can write your comments to our group with children. Yeah? I'm going to open the comments, just a second. All right. Okay, so you can write in our group if you can't understand something. Today we're going to have a lesson with two groups, so with my group and with Yulia Alexandrovna. You know that we have started new tense, past continuous. That's why before doing something, we're going to remember our irregular verbs. If you remember, there are a lot of irregular verbs on your list in my group. Yeah? So have a look at the song, listen to it, and remember some of the words.
Irregular verbs song 1.
Was where been. Come on, guys, let me in. Take it on the chin. Become. Became become. My foot goes numb. my foot goes now. Begin, begun. Let's have some fun. The party has begun. Blow, blue blow. Come on, blow out the candles. Come on, girl, come on. Break, broken. The screen is broken. Who has been? Bring, bros. I'll bring you my heart. I love you a lot. Bills. The house was built over the hill by bought. Charlotte bought a beautiful pot. Cash. Caught. She caught a terrible cough. Come. The dog came, wagging its tail. Cost. Cut. Did done. Draw. The artist drew a fiery moon. Dream. Dreamt. The tall man dreamt inside his tent. Drink. The elephant drank, using its trunk. Drive. Driven. The clown has driven. The car was given. Ease. Eaten. The young boy ate a piece of cake. Falling. Patrick fell into a well. Felt. Found. Fly. Flown. The airplane flew. I prefer my canoe. Forgotten. Get got gotten. Give given. Go went gone. Have. Hear heard. Know. Learned.
Okay, so that's all for now. Have a look. I'm going to show you the picture. Simple past irregular. Can you see it? Can you see the picture? So we're going to make the task. You should open the brackets orally, yeah, and put the verb into the right tense. So I will give you just 5 or 7 minutes. Then we're going to check. Try to do it orally. If you forget the verb, you have a list of the words from our lesson, and you can just check it. Yeah, I'm waiting. Так, для тех, кто не понял, повторю по-русски. Мы с вами открываем скобочки устно, пишем past simple. Да, если вдруг забыли, как пишется, Соответственно, заводим тетрадочку, о которой мы с вами говорили, тетрадочку в клеточку. Там пишем циферку 1 и глагол, какой бы вы ставили. Если уверены в себе, в своих силах, что помним, как написать неправильный глагол во второй форме, то делаем устно, как на уроке. So just 2 minutes and we're going to check, okay? I remember that the lesson is for 2 groups, for mine and for Yulia Alexandrovna. That's why she also is going to check your tasks. So let's start checking. I'm going to read you the sentences and you're going to check, yeah? Daisy brought some chocolates to the birthday party. The second, I heard a new song on the radio. Heard, it's irregular verb. We should plus D at the end of the verb. So the third one, Peter read 3 books last week. The Smith, you know that it's a family, spoke Italian to the waitress. Number 5. Peter understood everything during the lesson. There is no word everything, but it's a misprint. Number 6. My mother forgot to buy some milk. Number 7. Susan had a baby in August. Number 8. We lost our keys last Friday. You can see that last is the link word here, yeah? So number 9. They swam 500 meters yesterday afternoon. So number 10. I gave my mother a CD for her birthday. Number 11. At the age of 23, she became a teacher. Number 12. I knew the answer yesterday. Number 13. Peter told me that he lived in New York. Number 14. We lent John 200 euros. Number 15. She drank too much coffee yesterday. Number 16. The children slept in the car. Number 17. He kept his promise. You know that promise, it means обещание. So number 18. We chose the steak for dinner. The next, number 19. The film began late. Number 20. They flew to Madrid. FLEW, if you forget. Number 21. We drove to Edinburgh. 22. Mrs. Black taught English at the university. Number 23. They sent me an email earlier. 24. We left at 7 a.m. So it was just a training. And now open your books. Open your students' books at page 91. I'm going to send a picture to you. Have a look. Page 91. So we're going to do some tasks. Let's have a look at exercise number 1. So I'm going to read you the task. Read an email about a film. Which of the following are in it? Have a look. We have 5 dots. So we should find the information about different things. So the first dot, title of the film. The second dot, type of the film. You know there are a lot of different types. So we've learned them. The third one, names of actors. The fourth one, main points of the plot. Plot in Russian, it means сюжет of the film. So, and the fifth dot is recommendation, if you like it or not, or if you want to give some recommendation to your friends. So, let's have a look at the email. I'm going to read it, you're going to listen and to do tasks. Hi Julia, how are you? I had a great weekend. I went to the cinema on Saturday night with my friends. We watched The Hunger Games, Part 2 in 3D. It's a science fiction film with Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, and Liam Hemsworth. This film is about Panem, a world where teenagers fight each other in competitions. Katniss Everdeen, a young rebel, and her friends decide to stop cruel President Snow and bring peace to their world. I like this film a lot. The plot was very interesting and the special effects were amazing. The acting was great too. I think it's a must-see for everyone. How about you? Did you enjoy your weekend? Olivia. So have a look. Maybe you don't remember the words must-see. Must-see, it means обязательно к просмотру. So if you want to recommend a film to another person, you can use the word must-see. So let's return to our dots. Title of the film. So try to find title of the film. Have you done? So the title of the film is The Hunger Games. You can see the picture also. So the second dot, type of the film. Try to find it in the email. What type of film is it? So it is a science fiction film, or you know that we can say sci-fi. Yeah, we can use short words, not long. So the next, names of actors. Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, and Liam Hemsworth. I'm sorry. Main points of the plot. So the film is about Panem, a world where teenagers fight each other in competitions. The next, recommendations. So you can see that the acting was great too, and Julia thinks it's a must-see for everyone. So she can recommend this film to her friends. Yeah, right. So let's go further. We can see number 2. It is also about our film. I'm going to read the task. You're going to read it with me. Copy and complete the table with synonyms from the list. We're not going to copy, we're going to do it orally. So the words are amusing, dull, depressing, scary, great, thrilling, and terrible. So, and the words in the table are good, bad, boring, sad, funny, frightening, and exciting. So you have 2 minutes to put the synonyms of the verbs into the table. So you have 7 words in the table and 7 words over the table. So you should put the words which are over the table in the table, yeah, in your student's book. So let's check. I hope you have done. Good, great. It's an example here. Bad, terrible. Boring, dull. Dull, it means скучный, if you know. So in American people usually call autumn. They say dull, not autumn. Yeah. The next, sad. The synonym is depressing. Funny. The synonym is amusing. Frightening. The synonym is scary. And exciting. The synonym is thrilling. I hope you remember that the translation is захватывающий. Okay. So, number 3, rewrite the extract using positive adjectives. Have a look. Here we have some words in bold, выделены жирным. We should change these words in bold into another words. But these words should be with positive meaning. Just try to do it. I'm waiting. You can write some words over the words in bold. Then we'll check. So really, the story was interesting. You should change boring to interesting, yeah? The story was interesting and the acting was great. The special effects were amazing and the music was exciting. I think it was a good film. Right. So, and recommending. Let's have a look at exercise number 4. We have 3 short recommendations here, but there are some gaps. We're going to put the verbs into the gaps. The task is complete the reviews with you love it, it's a bore to watch, should see it, a must see, miss it. Let's remember that it's a bore to watch. It means it's not interesting for you. So must see, it means that you really like it and you want to recommend this film or a book to your friends. So miss it, I hope you know this word, yeah? Скучать. Или второе значение пропустить что-то. Okay, so I'm waiting. You can just put numbers over the phrases. So let's check. Jurassic World was full of action and great special effects. It is a must-see. Don't miss it. То есть не пропусти. Yeah? Jurassic World, it is really very old film. I'm not sure if you watch it. This film is about dinosaurs and their life. So the second, B. Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials was too long. The story was confusing and the acting was terrible. It's a bore to watch. So this person doesn't like this story. Yeah. And C. Spectre was a great film. The acting was great and the plot was thrilling. You should see it. I'm sure you will love it. Plot, it means сюжет. I told you about it. And thrilling, it means захватывающий, you know. So and now take your small workbooks. you can have a new one, because I also had your small workbox on my work table. So take your small workbox, please. Open it and write down the date. Today is Tuesday. Don't forget that we usually write days of the week from the capitalized letter. So Tuesday, comma, 4th of February. And we're going to write letter, but before writing, we're going to remember the rules of writing. Have a look at the screen. I'm going to remember you. So this is the structure of our letter. Don't forget that on the right corner, we're going to write our address. The first word must be Moscow. The second must be Russia. If you like to write Moscow and Russia in one line, you should put a comma, запятая, before Moscow and Russia, but if you have it in line. So, there are two types of writing the date. You can use dots between numbers, yeah? Or you can use slashes. Doesn't matter. It's not a mistake, so you should choose the date. Today is not the 3rd of February, but the 4th. So, the next paragraph of the letter, you should write dear and the name. We should find the name in our email. And if you remember that in the book, in their email, there was Olivia's name. So, we are going to write our future letter to Olivia. So, the next paragraph, you should say thank you, yeah, for the letter, and write the words. Thanks for your recent or last letter. Choose any you like. Либо recent, либо last. Выбираем мы это, помним. Recent – недавнее, last – последнее. Thank you for your recent or last letter. It was great to hear from you again. Don't forget to write again. It is your second paragraph. You know that we usually call this part our body of the letter, because usually in this paragraph we write answers on all the questions, and this paragraph is the biggest one in the letter. We usually start this paragraph with the sentences, well, I want to answer your questions. We have a lot of questions, usually 3 or 4. That's why we have questions in plural. So after answering the question, we have another paragraph. Sorry, I must go now. I have a lot of homework to do. Or you can just write, sorry, I must go now. Or you can say, sorry, I must go now. I want to watch TV, yeah? Sorry, I must go now. I want to have dinner. Or I need to help my mom. A lot of variants are possible here. It's just an example. Next paragraph is write back soon or drop me a letter. Drop me a letter, you know, it means отправь мне письмо. Yeah? So you should choose write back soon or drop me a letter. And the last thing is you should write best wishes. Yeah? С наилучшими пожеланиями. Put comma and your name, not mine and not your friend's name, but your name without a dot, без точки. So, now let's have a look at exercise number 5 at page 91. We have 4 questions here. Look, please. Read the rubric and answer the questions. You can see a green table. In this green table, we have a letter. So I'm going to read it. This is part of an email you received from your English pen friend Sally, in which she asks, did you enjoy the cinema on Saturday night and why? What was the title of the film you saw and what type of film was it? Who starred in it and what was it? You know, starred, it means сниматься, участвовать, да? And the last, what did you like most about it and why? So, here in the book we have an email, but in our workbook, in our small workbook, we're going to write a letter, not an email. So, if you can see, all the questions are in the past simple. That's why, while answering the questions, you should use past simple form. Yeah? I hope you know all the words here. please, do you remember how many words we usually have in our letter? Try to answer. We usually have from 70 till 80 words in our letter, plus and minus 10%. So from 63 to 88. Yeah, am I right? I guess yes. So now take your small workbook. We have just written the date. And now you're going to write the letter. Use this structure. It will help you to write the letter to answer all these 5 questions. So you have 20 minutes till the end of the lesson. You are going to write the letter, and then when you come to school, you will give me this letter and to Yulia Alexandrovna also, so we're going to check it. Let's start. If you have any questions, you can write in the chat or to admin's